Hello and welcome to another episode of this Manor Lords Let's Play series on the High Peaks map. We're on hard mode and we just had this pretty fierce battle with Hildebolt over here. And that's all of his troops. They did not succeed. They didn't even get close. So we managed to hold them off on this hill. I don't know why all these guys are just waiting around. I think those are actually our mercenaries. Unfortunately, we are going to have to build a corpse pit to clear all of this mess up. We're unfortunately also a little bit behind on the food side, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. But overall, happiness is pretty good. I'm actually going to have to really prioritize that because I might have to bring my tithe down a tiny bit in this region just until we can get the food up and running. But overall, I think pretty good so far. We should have some trading going on here pretty soon. Do we have a mule already? Yes, we do. And there we go. That is that trade unlocked, which is going to be really good for us. We're going to be trading out. Oh, we can also assign someone here as well. I think that's pretty important. What else are we lacking? Oh, we definitely want to upgrade this church as well. So we're going to need... We've got plenty of tools. That was also the thing holding us back here. We're going to need to upgrade this workshop for cobblers. That's the next step there once we get that regional wealth. And we just need a... Do you know what? Yeah, no, let's just make it ourselves since we have all of this clay here. Probably just quite temporary, actually. I'm just going to build this a little bit off kilter. Just have that there. Not everything has to be really square and boring. No one moved in there yet either. I haven't set any tithes or anything over here. I think I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. How are we doing for Woodcutter's Lodge? Let's hold off on that for a while. This definitely needs a forester's hut as well. This poor forest has been absolutely decimated by us over here. So let's build that in, and this should be a higher priority. But we've got everything we need for that once that comes in. So that's that church level. That's going to come in once we sort out the cobbler. And the pack station is ongoing, so we'll sort the other thing out as well. So I think really we're doing all right. We've got 16 planks needed for that. I think we're ready to go for the next two houses there. We do need some extras for the level ones as well. But I want to wait for these people to move in first, really. Let's get that built first. We do need to get through this quite harsh winter at the moment. I think we lost quite a lot of food supplies, unfortunately, due to the weather, which was really unfortunate. I'm quite keen to also get these plots upgraded here. These houses, finally, we have some people moved in here, so we'll definitely get an apple orchard going over there. And again, unfortunately, that will take some time to get that underway, but we do want people to be moving in there, and that's going to take a while to sort out. Yeah, pretty concerning on the food side, honestly. I'm going to have to up the amount of food because I'm already importing berries here. I think we're going to have to up this quite significantly. And we've got our forester's hut built. Let's get someone on that. And I think we're good for timber here for now. So that's 4 families. How's the foresters? Yeah, that's shrinking because it's winter. How's our marketplace looking? Maybe one more on the granary. But I feel like I should be able to assign them somewhere else. Tannery is always going to be useful. And we've got a clay furnace set up, so let's get someone in there as well. And how many do we need for this actually? 10. Oops. We will need some for the level 3s when we get there. So I think let's just set this to 40. So we should have a solid amount of clay. That's really nice. Get some more people on the mining pit as well. I think for this region, I also need to double check how we're doing in terms of production of weaponry, because they can... He needs to go home and then we can get rid of them. Because I could also trade those with the other region. I don't actually have any iron, I don't think, currently. Unless I'm importing it. If I am, I definitely want to stop importing that for now. Yeah, not importing that, so that's good. And we can also go and check our trade tab to see what we've done in the last 30 days. Imported a lot of berries. Exported a good amount of charcoal. And I think I might also look to import a little bit more food, worryingly. Yeah, I mean, we're up to 1.2k. The problem is this is going to take us quite some time until we get the farming fully unlocked. And I'm tempted to actually, I know I do want to go into advanced skinning. I'm quite tempted to go to irrigation actually, because that would help as well. Let's see. We just need to get through this trying time at the moment. I think it's worth spending the money to get that unlocked. And not to mention, we're battling against the royal tax at the moment. That's also a challenge. That's getting more and more expensive every single year. And I don't love it. I don't love it. But as we have more people moving into these, that's really going to help with apples eventually. But as I said, it's going to be a long-term play, that one. We do have some orchards down here. So we should have 4 options for food, but apples is a little bit not always the best. But we've got tons of ale, so that's pretty good at least. And are these guys getting ale yet? Yeah, so they are getting ale. I'm going to wait a little bit before I build my my brewery. I'd love to get that built. So almost there on the roof tiles. Need someone moving into this building. I think it's, well, we have someone in this one. I may as well just make them the cobbler as soon as we get that extra 2. I think we can, to be honest, we can definitely afford to upgrade a couple more of these to level 2s as well. So I think let's just get all of these done. If that's the highest. And that should be a solid amount of our planks gone. But we should still just have enough to meet those requirements over there. And I think distribution's looking good so far. Free some people up for that. And this burgage plot is what I'll turn into a veggie plot when we get the option. Yeah, rural tax has gone up once again. And these guys, we can upgrade that to a level 2 actually as well. But I think first we want to go for the church. So we'll also need another person on the saw pit again. And I'll bring this planks requirement down just to 50. Don't want to go too crazy. And let's speed this back up. Definitely worried about this region. The challenge of we've got 5 months worth of food, so it's not the end of the world at the moment. I'm just going to keep importing food while we can. And it's costing us an absolute bomb right now. So it's not great. I don't know why I can't click on that burgage plot. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Okay, excellent. Well, we'll do that anyway. But I think we really need to stop importing all of this food because it's just killing us. So we'll do no trade there. And we'll do no trade on that as well. Don't have a mule here, so I will get a mule. And we can trade with the other region. And I think... what do we want to do here? What are we sending here? I think I did linen, right? Something like that. Clay and ale. So let's do... we send linen. And let's receive... honestly, I probably want some food. I mean, if they can send berries, great. What do they have excess of? Not really. Oh, some berries, yeah. So I think that's actually fine. Want to get someone on both these berry huts across both regions. Forager hut there. And these guys should be good for food for now. I think we definitely want to expand out this region with more farms and another farmhouse for sure. So I think I'll probably build another farmhouse maybe here. And then we can build some more fields over here. And decide whatever we want to do with those. And we definitely don't want to force early harvest on that one. Always something that catches me out, this force early harvest button. So let's keep that off. And do we still have malt? Oh, we still have barley, sorry. Do I have someone on the tannery? I think it's that. No, I don't. Let's get someone on that. I know I've kept someone on the Weaver's Workshop for a reason. But food supply is getting a lot better, which is really nice. This is gonna need some attention as well. So nobody's on this corpse bit now. Let's just demolish that. Hopefully there's no bodies left amongst the wheat. Just gonna take someone off there. I don't think we really need that right now. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot. I'm pretty happy with this. Both regions feel pretty healthy. These guys can definitely be put away. And let's just do a very small... Actually, we don't need any tax here. But we do definitely want to get these guys to a cobbler's workshop. Finally. And then we're going to want to upgrade this as the second highest priority. So let's just take that off there. Where are all our guys here? Got 2 on the clay. We are trading that, so that's quite important. I think we do want to make sure we get the rest of this iron, though. I could be sending that to the other region. That was also something that I could look to trade. But because we don't have this tavern, it's not the best. Do we want anything extra here? I don't think so. I think actually we want to get this as a veggie plot. Get some more food in. And unfortunately, yeah, things are moving a little bit slow at the moment. It's really just trying to make sure we have enough people to get this tithe going. I don't know if this is just slowing down because this is under construction. But it is the highest priority currently. And they are working on it. And that will be some nice defensive protection against Hildebolt. We need some more logs. Oh no, what? Oh, we have raiders coming in. Okay. Where's... Oh, we're not going to be able to... We might be able to actually... I'm going to try something really sneaky and see if we can just have these guys, because I think that's 3 lots of 36, and that alone would just outnumber those guys. So let's see if we can just hire these immediately and just get them into battle. There we go, straight away. I think that might be slightly... I don't know if they're on higher ground there or not. But these guys aren't engaged, so they can definitely come around and destroy them from the rear. Oh, they're getting decimated. Oh, there's another group there. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't see that. But this group's coming in and getting decimated. They're looking a little bit weak. So they're broken. Let's get these guys coming around the back, hopefully. And we just want everyone crowding in, actually. I think we're at a good advantage. So I think we push here. I think their morale is looking a little bit low. They're at low effectiveness. Yeah, we have the high ground here, so this is really nice. And now they only have 2 units left. There you go, look at that. And they're pushing in, keep going, boys. And we're on this like awkward yellow line here, come on. There we go, and that's the last of them. And that's it, they're out of here. And all it cost us was a little hundo, I think. Not quite sure how much that was. But the absolute cherry on top of all of that is, of course... Okay, they're gone for the month. So we'll wait 1 month, I think. Let's wait 1 month. We have 2.6k influence now. 2.6k, which is huge. So that's enough to take the next region, and it gives us the quarter of the next region as well. So that is really, really nice for us. And actually, we may end up not needing this bit, depending what Hildebolt decides he wants to attack next time. But some of these we definitely want to start getting upgraded as well to level 3s. But I do really want people moved in to each of these. I'm a little bit unsure why that's not happening. That's happening very slow and steady, unfortunately. And I don't have anyone assigned, or any oxes assigned to that. But we're looking a lot better on food, and harvest season's definitely going to help us with that as well. And how's this region looking? 61% happiness. We've got don't have any tax on there yet. Church is going to get upgraded. We have our cobbler's shop now. Let's go down to a reserve of just say maybe 5 leather or something, like 10 leather. That's at 8. So cobblers are good. We've hit all of the other requirements here. Everyone's looking generally kind of happy. They don't have enough food. But overall, I think this is looking very healthy. Sawpit can chill out. We just need to get some smiles on some faces. Oh, nobody can move in, actually. That's a great chance for us to build the extra 2 houses that we need. And I'm just going to build them along here with everyone else. And let's see if we can build some nice big veggie gardens. What's that? We don't have... Oh, we're lacking 1 timber. Okay, we'll get someone just to quickly gather that timber for us. I mean, in the meantime, I can just do 1 very big house here. And get a nice veggie plot in there. We certainly don't want to be lacking on food at all. And this one can also be a nice veggie plot. I mean, could I go bigger there? Is that too big? I mean, let's try it. Doesn't seem too crazy to me. How many tools do we have? 4 tools. How many do we need for each of these? I'll keep that as it is for now, but I think now is going to be a good time to get a brewery in. We do have 6 ale. We're getting them slowly from the pack station. It's not amazing, honestly. I think, given that we have 164 here, I think what I will give on this side as well is also ale. And we do have someone working that. So that should be all good. And I think let's also... I think actually pantry's fine. Yeah. Get another couple of people over there. And Forester's Hut maybe is a good one. Yeah, timber, we're smashing, absolutely smashing it. Overall, looking really, really good. I can't believe we had a successful battle in the last episode against Hildebold. And then in this episode, we've absolutely destroyed some raiders. And we're ready to take this next region. So I hope you enjoyed that episode. Join me in the next one. We're going to take on Hildebold for region number 3. And after that, there's only one region left to go. So thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you in the next one.